What's up, guys? Welcome back to my model train reviews. Now we're going to do another type of review, which I know most of you will scream your hearts out when you think about it, or when you expect it. I'll wait here a second. Yep, you've guessed it. There's another model, there's another A4 I'm reviewing. And if you look on here, let me just zoom in on the number plate. Yep, you've guessed it. It's Mallard, the Hornby Railroad model. If you're wondering, this is the Brunswick, why it's in Brunswick green, I'll get to that later. But before I do a review on Mallard, I want to show you something. Here's my original camcorder I used last time in my reviews on my Let's Plays, my games. I want to show you something wrong with it, really. Oh, I forgot to turn it off. You can see here, that's what I was on about. The screen here has gone all white. I just don't know what to do with it. Now you've seen it, and hello. Well, let's get out of the way and let's get on with the review. Now just take a look at this beauty. Now you know Mallard here is an A4 Pacific, which I already did a review on Merlin, which is another one to be exact. It's in the same colour as this one, but as you can see it's a different number and name, 60022. It's named Mallard. As you know, this engine is famous for holding a world speed record of 126 miles per hour in 1938, and today it is currently one of 6 members of its class to be preserved. You know, 2 of which are based in North America, which you may remember going to the Great Gathering in 2013 for the 75th anniversary of its record. But still, let's get back to the basis here. And you can see her name's, now you know her name's Mallard, you can tell by the nameplate. And there's a double chimney up here. You know that this engine was the first to be fitted with a double chimney. And let's get up on here with the safety valves on her A4/P2/V2 cab. And there's some washout plugs over here. And there's that steam pipe along here, which is probably connected by the brakes and the regulator. And again, she's a 462 Pacific, which means she has 4 wheels on the front, which support the engine to guide her around corners, 6 wheels at the middle, and 2 wheels at the back. And if we look on, if I show you the front of this, isn't she gorgeous in the front? She looks awesome in the front view. Whereas if you go to the National Railway Museum and see the real Mallard up close like that, pardon my iPod Touch. Something just came up. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, you can see her number plate is actually, a shed plate is actually down here, which is, if you look on here, it says 34A, which means it's like King's Cross top shed. I remember seeing that on Gresley and Eisenhower. Whereas normally the shed plate is usually right on top of this bottom piece of the cutmouth door, which opens up, revealing another smoke box door at the front. I remember seeing that on the Union of South Africa when it was at the NRM sometime. And you can see on the front here, that's its chime whistle, which was originally introduced on the P2 Mikados, but they became exclusive to this class later on. Plus, this engine is really one of my favourite steam engines of all time. I like the A4 Pacifics. And you can see here, also if you may notice, this model of Mallards doesn't have the side balances on, which you know the side balances were removed during World War II to make maintenance easier, and then they were never reinstated in service, but they were reinstated on Mallard after she was phased out and she was restored into the Garter blue livery. But unlike the other A4s, they were never reinstated with side balances on. But today you can see the balances on Mallard at the NRM. I think you've also seen them on Bittern, which is currently off the main line at the moment. but I don't know when she's going to be returning to mainline running. And also, you can also see the balances on Dominion, on another A4 loco, Dominion of Canada, which is currently over in Montreal. But still, I really love the Brunswick green livery, which you can see it on Eisenhower and the Union of South Africa. But I do prefer like the LNR Garter blue livery. But I haven't got time to review the Garter blue livery just yet. Originally, I was planning to get one of the A4s from the Great Gathering collection that Hornby had released. Well, it was like, they actually produced 6 preserved examples here. They made like 510 of each. So I was planning to get like Bitson in its Garter blue livery, but I've already got it. The one from TMC that I already mentioned on my Let's Play of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. And also, I forgot about the cab. Let's have a look here, if I can get it around here. Yeah, as you guessed, it's not quite detailed as on the super detailed models. You can see the firebox and the train brakes and the regulators and the injectors for the boiler and tender. As you can see here, there's no seats. I mean, how can you drive a steam engine without any seats? That's a dumb question to ask. Anyway, let's get the loco to one side. Also, I forgot to mention that this model is equipped with sprung buffers. And as you may notice on the middle here, that you can see this is where the plaque is normally seen on the real Mallard. The plaque shows her holding a speed record of 1938 when she did 126 miles per hour. In the meantime, let's switch over to the tender. Now the tender is quite good, but as you can see, she has that late BR crest, which dates from like 1957 to 66. And this is where the coal is stored, and that's where the water is kept. And on the back here, you can see there's a corridor tender here. Now, originally Mallard wasn't built with a corridor tender, but she had that one in 1948 after nationalisation. And after she was withdrawn from service, she was restored with a non-corridor tender, which is how she is today. Well, not with the original one. Sorry, I just had something to eat at breakfast. You can see there's a door to the tender. As I remember going to the Autumn Great Gathering when I was on the third place of Dominion of Canada, where one of the guys who explained the engines, he said that Sir Nigel's Gresley's granddaughter was at the gathering. And she said what he did was he lined up 2 chairs. He lined up some chairs at his wall, at his home, like squeezed past. And he said it's like if I can squeeze through there, then my crew can squeeze through there. I mean, he was very genius, was Nigel Gresley, when he designed his locos. Looking here, you may notice here this was originally a tender driven. This was actually a tender model from the tender driven model, which I don't know is probably from Flying Scotsman, I think, from one of the older ones. In the meantime, let's wrap this up by getting the model together. Well, one thing I forgot to mention is this model is DCC fitted, which means I don't have a DCC chip, which means I don't have a DCC controller to operate it. But in the meantime, let's just go down. Now just take a look at this. Isn't she stunning? Isn't she stunning from this view? I know you may like Mallard better in the Garter blue livery, but I don't know what to say really. But you have to admire they look nicer in the Brunswick green. Whereas if you go to the Moors Railway, between Pickering and Gromont, there's Sir Nigel Gresley there, which is in the BR Express blue at the moment. Which I've never seen it in the Garter blue livery or the Brunswick green livery. But I do like Mallard a lot better in the blue, because she looks very smart, and so does Bittern. And that's about it, really. And so I will probably see you next time on my next review of my model trains. So, until next time, bye!